There are thousands of network marketings in the world, and every single person who's going to approach you to either join their team or buy products from the company they're representing are going to obviously say that they are the best, or at least they should if they believe in what they are offering you. Now, the question is, how do you recognize which company is best for you if you're looking forward to join an opportunity? Well, in this episode, I'm going to share with you the 5 tips to find the best company that suits you. So, if you are interested in knowing those 5 tips, then stay tuned. Hey, welcome in episode number 23. I am Thierry Alexander from thierryvalexander.com, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create faster results in their business while doing the things that they love with the people that they love most. If you're new here, consider subscribing because each and every week I do create a new training video and a free resource for you to be empowered in your own way. In today's episode, I want to share with you the 5 tips to find the best company that suits you best. Because that's something, if at the beginning of my career in network marketing, I would have been told what to look for into a company, then I would have probably made different choices. So here I want to give you the tools that are going to make you even in a better position than I was at the beginning of my career for you to be able to choose what is best for you. So the first point is to choose a product or a service that you like and enjoy. What I mean by this is to really make sure that what you're going to offer and talk about and represent is something that you really would like to have within your life as well. Even if, for example, you're not making a dime from these products, if you're not making any money, then you would not mind using them and talking about it. I'll give you an example. The first ever company that I have represented, actually, when I left that company, I knew that this product is something I really enjoyed, because even now that I'm not with that company anymore, I still refer people to that product, which is absolutely awesome. My second tip is to know about the company history and status. Something to be very vigilant about is to make sure that the company you are aligning yourself with is in the game for the long run. In my personal experience, I would recommend to be with a company that is on the market for 5 years or more, and this is because it really gives you the so-called safety of both worlds. So a company which is not too old and known by everybody, and you might encounter a lot of rejection because people telling you they already have someone that they are part of this company and they would go to them if they wanted to join, and also it makes you be part of a company which is not too young and that has proven results that are showing that they are making progress and they are liked in terms of products, and also from their representatives that are in the company. So in my experience, I would say that align yourself with a company which is 5 years, between 5 to 10 years is a good average to start with. I mean, if they're older, it's not a big deal, but not younger than 5 years, because let's face it, most companies get shot within their first 5 years. So you don't want to be risking yourself to be in a company and investing money and buying products, realizing that within the 5 years they are actually shutting down. Additionally, what you want to look into as well is to see if they already had a lawsuit Have they changed their board of directors a lot, especially in a short period of time? Are they part or member of the best business bureau or something similar, such as the DSA, the Direct Selling Association, which is one of the most popular and known association for network marketing? Those things are really good to look into and just to see if they are actually well recognized and if they are in the game for the long run. The third tips that I would share with you is about the compensation plan. Look into the compensation plan of the company you want to align yourself with. Look around what's available, because that's something I didn't do at the beginning of my career. And I was within a company again, which I love the products, I love the trainings they were providing, but the compensation plan was really hard to work through. It was a lot of work, and I had some end of the month making sure that I was reaching a certain level of volume by the last day of the month, otherwise I would lose everything, although the company was benefiting from that volume and the sales and money that I brought through the product sales. And there's also the fact that in that compensation plan I was attached to, it's called a breakaway, meaning that the people that are introduced to me could break away from me, and I have to really work double to actually catch up on them. Not saying that it is not fair for people to earn more money, but the breakaway system is a really hard type of compensation plan to work through. There are other compensation plans that are amazing. And here, I'm not gonna go into nitty-gritty of what the differences of compensation plans. I'll make another training on that. But it's really good for you to look if the compensation plan that you are attached with is actually what you are looking for. The one that I'm attached with right now has no end of the month, and it's unlimited in terms of depth of the people I can help, which is what I believe in. That's part of my values. So make sure to look into what the compensation plan is, and if it's something that you would see yourself talking about and aligning yourself with. The fourth tips that I would suggest for you to look into when looking for a network marketing company opportunity is the training and support which is provided. Really, really important, because this is what's gonna take you from where you are to where you want to go and support you in between. Very, very crucial to know if the company has a training system, which most companies have, but to see if the training they are providing is also something that is, again, in alignment with you and what it is that you want to create. Because you don't want to be part of a team or a company where only your upline or the person that sponsors you is providing the training, because they might not know what they're doing. Like literally my first venture, my sponsor, a great friend of mine, well, it was literally the blind leading the blind, So you want to make sure that the company is providing great training for you to implement. Another tip on that, although if the company that you are part of or wanting to be part of is providing great trainings and support, which is the basic of all, that's amazing. Still, I would suggest something that I didn't do at the beginning of my career, and now that I'm really doing, because I'll tell you why, is to look outside of the company and in other companies and what other leaders are doing in the competition, because they might do great things that your team and your company are not doing, but that you can bring as a leader yourself within the wider team that you're part of. And that's something I'm doing now, which is absolutely awesome, because it really empowers you as a leader. It makes you grow faster, bigger, and you also bring back to the table something of value to your team, to your upline, and that's a way for you to be recognized much faster as well. And the fifth and last, but far from being the least, tip is to look at the community you're about to embark with. Is it a community that is supportive, that is approachable, that is making you feel good, that is believing in you even when you're not believing in yourself? It's really important to be assured that the people you see, and I'll go to the extreme situation, the people that you see on stage that are talking and training you, that they are also approachable outside of the stage, that you can go up to them and that they're not snobbing you in any ways, that you feel like they are just real normal human beings just like you and I, and that you can be talking about anything with them without feeling like you are less powerful than them, if that makes sense. Really important, because the more you hang out with successful people, then the better and the faster you're going to grow. You know, it's very well known. You probably heard the saying that goes, you are the average of the people that you hang out the most with. So if the people that you see on stage that are training you are not approachable and making you feel like, you know, they are on a pedestal and you're not there yet, then it's very difficult to actually reach that level because it doesn't make you feel good. So really important to make sure that the people in whatever level they are at, whether they are successful leaders, financially wise, or they're from the corporate team, then you really want to assure yourself that they are approachable and you can collaborate with them as well, and you can ask questions to them whenever you need to. So in conclusion, just make sure to join for the right reasons, not just for the hype. And what you can do to actually make sure you are joining an opportunity for the right reason is to remember the first thing why you decided to say yes to be looking into that opportunity first. Like for me, initially when I got introduced to network marketing, what really appealed to me, some of the boxes that were ticked is the freedom, and one of the main thing was the fact that it is an online business. But then it turned out I was doing parties and home meetings and flipping presentations, PowerPoints, and training my team to do the same. Whereas initially I actually signed up because for me it was an online business that I can work from anywhere, and it's not what I ended up doing. Loved it, really made me grow in many ways, and I really appreciate this part of the growth that I gained from that opportunity and that learning, because now I can really talk about that side if someone wants to build their business that way. But it was time for me 5 years later to actually move somewhere where I could be more aligned with what I was looking for initially. So just make sure to know what it is that made you say yes to the opportunity first, and then analyze whether the company that you are about to align yourself with is actually bringing that one thing or all those things that you've said yes for. The main point to remember in choosing the company for yourself are the following: the product or service, making sure that you like them and enjoy them no matter what, even if you're not making money from it. The company history and status, the compensation plan, the training and supports, and finally but not the least, the community type, making sure that everything is well combined, all going together very nicely, and that you have a strong foundation for you to be set up for success. And remember, each and every week I do come up with a new freebie that is here to empower you in your own way. And this week, because we're talking about finding the right network marketing company for yourself, I created a freebie which is the 3 steps business launch guide, and that's going to help you see how I am personally launching or relaunching my business, but also coaching my teams on how to launch or relaunch their businesses through videos. So if you want to get your hands on this freebie, just click the yellow button below this video and then it will be sent directly to your email box. If you're on my YouTube channel or on any other platforms, then you will have the description section somewhere around this video, and in this description section you will find the link that will take you over back to my blog, and below this video you will see the yellow button that you can click and will give you access to your email box to the freebie of this week, which is the 3 steps to business launch. Did you get value out of this video? I hope that you did, because I do put my energy every single week to provide value to you, bring value to the table, and make sure that you can implement that into your business or pass it on to your teams so you can move forward and quicker within the ranking of your business company. Question of the week. What is the type of product or service that you're marketing right now or wanting to align yourself and market? I'd love to know, just to see what variety we have within this community, and if there's any particular product that you have, I can always create tailored trainings around what you are actually offering so it makes more sense to you, and then you can implement that much better within your business. So share within the comment section. If you have any questions, then please feel free to fire away as well. I'm always ready to engage and comment and give you answers that either I know or go back and do some research, then give you the answer. Thank you for your engagement and your connection. I'll see you on the next episode. This training episode is a wrap. Bye bye bye.